Now, there's been plenty of talk this week about Harry's upcoming visit to the UK. Now, no doubt there is tension that remains within the family, but is this a good opportunity for him and William to get in a room together?
Well, it might be. I mean, certainly we know about the fractiousness of the brothers' relationship. It's stretching back many years now. And certainly when Harry was back in the UK in recent weeks after the King was diagnosed with cancer, it was a whistle-stop tour. He was barely here just over 24 hours, and yet he didn't get to spend any time with his brother William or indeed any members of the extended family. And I think that really speaks to us about how Harry's place in the family is very much outside the camp at the moment, isn't it? And he, of course, wanted to see his father at the earliest opportunity. And now we've had, since then, the Princess of Wales divulging her cancer diagnosis. And yet, you know, is this an opportunity for Harry to come back? I mean, it's going to be the 10th anniversary of the Invictus Games, a fantastic event that he has absolutely put his life and soul into creating and to making the best platform possible to help injured servicemen and women around the world. And yet, you know, is this going to be the opportunity for him to sit down with his brother? I'm not too sure. I think that certainly the Prince and Princess of Wales have bigger things on their minds at the moment rather than sitting down with Prince Harry.
And as an interesting side point to all of this, a report this week that Harry may in fact regret what he wrote about Princess Catherine in his memoir Spare. You know, you'd think anyone of good sense wouldn't have said those things in the first place, but with her recent health challenges, it does make his criticisms of her seem all the more puerile, don't they?
Well, hindsight is a wonderful thing in certain quarters, and unfortunately, you know, the events of the last few weeks have happened well after Prince Harry put pen to paper and after the huge furore over his memoir Spare. I mean, an awful lot of things were said in that book that perhaps he has some regrets. I'm not sure. Perhaps Meghan and Harry do have some regrets about the way that they left the royal family. Perhaps there's some regrets on the side of the royals themselves. Perhaps they thought that they should have all come together. It all got very heated up in the moment, I think, and spilled out into the public sphere. If maybe they'd had an opportunity to sit down, thrash it out like the late Queen and King Charles, when he was Prince of Wales at the time, wanted, then perhaps it could have all been avoided. But as I say, hindsight is not going to do anyone any favours in this instance. And perhaps there just needs to be a little period of time where the royals can sort of digest the last few months of what's happened with the health scares and the things that have been going on with the family. Harry and Meghan need to try and find a more solid footing in order to sort of launch themselves into the private and corporate world that they so desperately wanted to be a part of. And you never know, perhaps it'll be the time when they come together in the future.